All right, go ahead, Aaron. Come together, start the class, please, Aaron. Go ahead, Johnson, too. Turn on the cam, please. Go ahead, Aaron. Yes.
Namo Shakyamuni Buddha, Namo Shakyamuni Buddha, Namo Shakyamuni Buddha.
All right, before we go, okay, let's see here. Aaron, remember we talk about intention and unintention? Can you tell them, Aaron?
Oh, yes.
Keep the light on.
I need
Keep the
5
light.
seconds.
Johnson, keep the light on. Keep your camera on, please.
I can't turn on my camera right now.
Really? Okay. All right, tell them, Aaron, what's the difference between intention and unintention?
Intention is like an action with a purpose behind it, or a thought and action. And no intention could just be a mistake.
Yes. How could you recognize?
You can recognize it through a pattern,
Can you give an example?
like an alcoholic. They would have a pattern of drinking, and it's not an accident or mistake, and there was intention in that.
So can you be a fortune teller to recognize people future?
No,
Why not?
I mean I can have a good basis of who could be good or bad depending on their patterns. But
So
sometimes people can change.
no, I mean that can you foresee Johnson karma in future?
No,
No.
I don't think I do that.
Yeah. Johnson, can you foresee Aaron karma in the future?
No, I don't think I could do that.
Yeah, you can.
Well, maybe from his actions, but like in a very near future when I don't see him doing anything, then I don't know.
It's so easy. Let's say you know why he gets straight A?
He pays attention in class and studies.
That's why you can foresee his future, right? Right, Johnson?
Yes, Ty.
Okay. All right, let's go back to the class then. Quyên, can you read, please, Quyên?
Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya. Homage to the enlightened Buddha, perfect in wisdom and compassion. Homage to the noble Dharma. The universal law that Buddha taught. Homage to the holy Sangha, the protectors of the noble Dharma. To this triple gem I go for refuge. May the triple gem bless and protect me and my loved ones tonight. May we be free from harm and danger. May we overcome our difficulties. May we always meet with success. May we be blessed with good health, strength, peace, and happiness. May my parents, brothers and sisters, teachers, friends, and relatives be well and happy.
Okay, Johnson, please. Next one.
May they be free from harm and danger. If they are faced with harm and danger, I wish that they overcome their anxiety quickly. If they are faced with ill health, I wish that they regain good health soon. May the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha bless and protect them. Protect me and my loved ones tonight, O blessed one. Keep us away from harm and danger. Let our sleep be peaceful so that we awake in the morning refreshed in body and mind.
Okay, go ahead, Aaron, please.
Straight from the true path, may I never do so again. If I've carelessly hurt someone today by word or deed, may I be more mindful the next time. O Buddha, the enlightened one, help me to set my heart right. May my actions reflect your love and compassion. I shall strive to cleanse my heart from hate and envy and live in harmony with all people. I shall be close to the Dhamma in good as well as in difficult times. I know that should the moment come for me to leave the world, I shall do so without fear or regret, because I leave the world a better person than when I came into it.
Thank you. Yeah, Quyên, please.
Do I start at whatever?
Yeah.
Whatever wrong someone may do to me, may I be compassionate and forgive and bear no hatred in my heart. I shall bear in mind to be grateful for the acts of love, considerations shown to me, no matter how small they may appear to be. For those I love and those who love me, may this life be a blessing and a source of happiness to all beings. Namo Buddhaya. I would like to share the merits I have gathered today as well as in the past of the devas. May they rejoice in these merits and keep an eye on me, my loved ones. I would also like to transfer these merits to my departed relatives and friends wherever they are. May they be free from suffering and be happy.
Okay. Brandon, what happened? You come late. What happened? Hmm?
My mom needed me for something.
Okay. All right. So, Brandon, do you remember the story that we stopped last time? Remember that?
Last thing I remember is that the dad became the disciple with his son and the Buddha.
And he invited the Buddha to have lunch at his house, right?
To,
Yeah.
sorry, to have a meal. And then after the meal, the Buddha started to have a teaching, a Dharma talk, I think.
Now that's today. Right? Today, the Buddha transmit what they call the 5 precepts for them. All right. Hi, Sabrina. How you been, Sabrina? How you been? We cannot hear you, Sabrina.
Sorry, can you hear me?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. How you been?
I've been fine.
Good. Brandon, read the next one, please. Brandon, the first precept.
The first precept is do not kill. All living beings fear death. If we truly follow the path of understanding and love, we will observe this precept. Not only should we protect the lives of humans, we should protect the lives of animals. Observing this precept nourishes compassion and wisdom.
Yes. Okay, summarize what's about.
So of the 5 precepts, the Buddha was telling them that the first one is don't kill. That we have to follow the path of understanding and love. So, and that goes with the not killing. And not only should we protect the lives of humans, but also the lives of animals as well. This nourishes compassion and wisdom.
What do you think? Some people say, "Oh wow, when they fish, when they catch a fish and they release them, is that for fun?" They say it's for fun. Then is that okay, Brandon? Many
Well,
people say, they say they don't want to eat the fish, right? They just do the fishing and release them for fun. Is that
yeah,
okay?
it's better than not killing, but you still hurt the fish because it hooks onto the fish.
Mm-hmm. So how about people? They go out to hunt deers and so forth for trophies. What do you think?
I think that's wrong too because you're killing them as like a sport. Right.
Mm. Right. So Sabrina, what do you think? People go out to hunt deer to get trophy. They had the deer head for trophy. What do you think?
Um,
Is that okay, or they drink bad karma then?
I honestly believe that creates bad karma only for the reason that if they're hunting them for fun and bringing home the heads as trophy, that just shows how much of a person they are and how much I just see that as something negative. I wouldn't do it personally, but I see that as something negative.
But they say that if they don't hunt down the deer population will increase and it will um, surpass the human population. Then does it make sense? Or no way?
That is not possible because we have a thing called natural selection, especially with global warming. They might die out even, and that might actually be because of us. So I don't believe that would happen because in the end, natural selection will catch up and they will start to dwindle.
How could you explain the natural selection that catch up with their population? How?
Natural selection is just is basically in a way it's like a fight between the stronger animals or people, like how we adapt to ways to live and how animals will adapt, or like deers, there will be a problem that the deers cannot face. The weak ones will die and the strong ones will live. So either way, there's kind of like a balance going on. Even if they die or something, it's only balancing out because they were the weak ones and they had to die out. I mean,
Really? So, Aaron, you understand what Serena just mentioned about natural selection? The big fish consume the little fish.
Yes.
How is about an hours then? What happened? That's my question. What happened if there's no hunter to hunt down the deer? The population will surpass the human population. Is that true?
Uh, wait. If there are no humans to hunt,
Not
then what?
the population, the deer, the cow, the chicken, and so forth. They will surpass human population. Is that mm,
I don't think surpass, but I think it'll definitely increase, like not only animals but nature.
mhm. Now just think about, let's say, people in the West, especially in this country, just let's support that they don't consume any type of animals, right? And they let free of every animals, the cat, the dog, the cow, the pig, the chicken, and so forth. So will those animal population surpass human population? Is there any problem? Is that so? Is it, or is it it is no way for us to have that type of problem?
Uh, like if humans restrain from killing them,
No, I mean that if people don't kill and consume them, would animals population surpass human population? Is that possible?
uh, no, I don't think I don't think it will happen because humans are they're more modern than animals, so they'll be able to at least keep up boundaries. So because then the more they more humans advance, the more land they take, and so that won't allow animals to overtake us because we will be overtaking them first.
That's
But
that's why they can explain. That's why they need to take down. They need to hunt down the animals. They need to consume animals so that they keep in they keep those animal population in touch, right? Otherwise, they will overpass. I mean, that surpass the human population. Then, I mean that this they with the judgment. This is the way they explain why they hunt down, they kill animal, consume animal. Is that reasonable?
no,
Why not?
because like at the same time we're mass producing a lot of animals, and also I don't think that's the only way to keep animals in check.
Okay. Johnson, what do you think, Johnson?
I don't think animals' populations can surpass humans
Why not?
because we are smarter.
Really? And that's why they can say that they I mean that we have the right to kill them. We have the right to terminate their life. Is that right?
Well, that no, that well, yeah, we could do that, but like you said, what if humans didn't kill animals at all, right? And
Mm-hmm.
humans have the intellect to actually choose not to do that. Animals, on the other hand, like wolves, they will kill all the deers to eat. Cats will actually fight each other and injure each other and then also die from infections and stuff like that. So they don't have the knowledge to heal themselves and everything. Animals fight amongst each other because of natural selection. It's not just us.
I know, but the point I want to talk about the killing karma here. So do we need to terminate the life so that we can survive here?
No, we do not need to, Ty,
Why not?
because we have a lot of other things that we could eat besides animals. And I think as of now, we already have quite a bit of land and we don't need to expand that much anymore.
Really? So Quyên, you follow the question. Would you need to kill animals to consume to survive? No need. Quyên.
I would say no because you can just like grow your own vegetables.
Really? Hi Megan, how you been, Megan? Welcome back.
Okay.
How was your Florida trip last week? You enjoy?
Yeah, it was fun.
Fun? Your brother's locked in soon?
I think so.
What's that?
I think so.
Okay. Could you tell us what kind of fun did you have out there last week?
I went to the beach a lot
Okay.
and I spent a lot of time with old friends.
Okay. So that's the clear beach, or they have a lot of seaweeds?
One beach had like a lot of seaweed, like everywhere you step you could see seaweed. But the other two that I went to were clear.
Oh, really? Did you bring back any souvenir?
I brought back shells that I found at the beach.
Yeah, can you share here?
There?
Yeah, can you share? Show them.
Not right now.
No? Okay, I can ask your brother to share, right? All right, come back here. So, Brandon, with the first precept, no killing, is it easy to keep or this not? It's pretty hard in your daily life?
I think it is rare. I think it's pretty easy. Yeah.
Why? Why it's easy for you?
It's easy for me because I'm not like a farmer or I'm not a hunter or anything. I'm also like scared of bugs, so I run away and I don't kill them.
Okay. But you go to the market, supermarket to buy meat to consume, right?
Sure, yeah.
That's the way. You second-hand killer. You kill them in the indirect way because you consume and you have that kind of demand for producer. They produce animal for you to consume. Make sense now?
Yeah.
Right. So, Aaron, do you remember the story about the Zen master who attended the wedding ceremony? You remember that story to tell them?
No, I don't remember.
You know, let me tell you guys story, okay? So one Zen master, so he attend a wedding ceremony, and he mentioned that the groom was the grandson of the bride, past life, and his relatives now were the animal in the past, and his real relatives were inside the pot that were cooked. You follow that, Aaron? You follow that?
I don't think so.
Okay, so he say that the broom was the bride's grandson past life because the grandmothers before she passed away, she hold the hand of her little grandson, and she say, I love him so much I could not depart from him. That's why the grandmother was born again, reincarnated, right? As a young lady that get married with him now this lifetime. It makes sense now, Aaron? You follow?
No.
Brandon, can you explain?
Can I explain?
You understand that?
Can I explain what?
So the Zen master say that the groom was a grandson of the bride.
The groom was the grandson of the bride.
In the past life.
Oh, in the past life.
So the grandmothers, before she passed away, she hold the hand of her grandson, and she say that I miss and I love my grandson so much. That's why after she passed away, she was born as a girl, young girl, to get married with him. It makes sense now?
Yeah.
Johnson, Johnson, it makes sense for you now, Johnson? You follow?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
And what happened? So he point his finger to the pot where they boiled, where they cook the chicken, where they cook the pig, and the cows meat, and they say that they were the Broom relatives, past relatives. Make sense, Johnson? You look follow
Yeah.
Johnson, and he said that his current relatives were the animal in the past. Now they came back to eat them up. You follow now, Johnson?
Yeah. I think I follow.
Huh?
Yes, Ty.
Can you explain to them what's happened?
So a lot of reincarnation from
No.
good and karma. Yeah. So basically, there was this grandson, and his grandmother like really loved him a lot. So when she passed away, she well, way before that, I think there was like this monk that was there, and he told them about it. And she passed away, and then she came back as a young girl to marry him.
Okay.
And then and then you said something about them pointing to a pot, and then the pot was there. Also, the animals in the pot was their past relatives. So that means that they must have done something bad. And then yeah, that's all I got.
The current relatives now were the animals in the past. Make sense now?
Yeah, the current relatives. Okay.
All right. So, Aaron, you follow now? You follow Aaron?
Yeah, it was
Can you tell Ken and Brent? They just came. Ken, how you been, Ken? Keep the cam on, Ken. Welcome back, Ken.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Aaron. Tell the whole story for them because they came like Aaron.
So there's a grandson and a grandma.
No, start with the Zen master.
Oh, the Zen master told
No, he attend the wedding ceremony.
wait, there was a wedding ceremony, and then he told the bride in the room that he told them about them in the past, that they were relatives.
How? Tell them one more time.
In the past they were their relationship was grandma and grandson, and so she passed away in order, and because she loved him so much, and she passed away to be reborn as a young girl, and then they got married in this current life.
Okay, how about the current relatives and the past relative? Explain to them.
What?
The current relatives and the past relative. Explain to them.
So they were relatives in the past?
You don't read that? So Johnson, can you explain to them one more time, Johnson?
About the relatives in the past?
Yes.
Okay, so the current relatives now were animals in the past, in their past lives.
Okay.
Current relative, the guy. And the animals in the pot was his past relatives as well.
So the animal in the past is include the pig, the chicken, the cow, right? In the pot that they cook them, right?
Yes, Ty.
Good. Brand, can you show any seashell that you have as souvenir from Florida? Can you show them?
I don't know where they are.
Really? Okay, so next week, okay, just show them. Ken, how you been, Ken? Watch out for your head, Ken.
What? Oh yeah, I've been at practice, so that's why I got a little bit late.
Oh, good. So when will you have the practice? When we have the game to hit all? When?
In the summer.
Oh, only on the summertime?
Well, summertime, and then when season starts, then we start hitting.
How long? For whole the summer and until the fall?
Yeah, from summer to fall. So
How long?
about 5 months, maybe.
Half of a year or 5 months? Okay.
Yeah.
So, Quyên, you follow my story, Quyên?
Yes.
So what happened then? So Brent, come back here. What happened if you consume animal? If you consume cow, chicken, pig, and so forth, what happened, Brent?
Like I think like you're eating what was alive,
Mm-hmm.
and I guess that's like causes you to get bad karma or something like that.
So Brandon, what happened now? You consume them. What happened in the future? They will.
They will eat me.
Yeah, they will consume you, right? Is that fair?
Yeah.
So what do you think, Sabrina? Is that logical, or is no way for them to consume you back in the future? What do you think, Sabrina?
Can you repeat that?
If you consume too much flesh of animals, in the future they may consume you back to pay back. Is that logical, or is impossible? What do you think?
I mean, I'm guessing it's possible.
Why? Why is possible? Why?
I could possibly be reincarnated as an animal myself, and they could be reincarnated as a human and eat me back in the future. I mean,
It's a cycle, right? Megan, is that possible? If you consume too much chicken, too much cow, too much pig, they will get back to you in the future. Is possible or impossible, Megan?
Yeah, I think it's possible.
Why? Can you explain to them why it's possible?
Because even though you might have not been the one to kill that animal, you still are eating a dead animal.
Okay. So Ken, it's possible if you consume too much steak, consume too much seafood, and so forth, in future they get back to you. It's possible.
I think so, yeah.
Why? Why? Why they will get back to you if you consume too much of them? Why?
Probably in the afterlife. I don't get to maybe in the next life I don't get to they get to become a human and then they eat me instead. Like they switch around.
You talk about that, right? So Aaron, so can you explain that who is smarter, the human or the cow or chicken or the pig? Who is smarter?
Human.
Yeah, but what happens if you consume too much chicken? You say consume their flesh and blood, and their flesh and blood become your. So who's smarter?
And then you become like a pig, like a cow.
Point, right? That's the point. So right, Brent. All right, let's move on. That's why it's better for us to stay away from them, right? To stay away from killing karma, right? Understand now, Brandon? That's why in the temple we never want to consume any kind of meat, right? How about uh, egg? How about egg? How about milk? What do you think, Brandon?
I think uh,
What do you think?
egg and milk. I think it is okay for milk, but for an egg,
Mm-hmm.
isn't there like certain type of egg where it's not the chick?
Rice. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that is okay, but the actual like animal egg is not okay.
Mm-hmm. So that's why it's better, right? It's better to stay away from animal product, right? Otherwise you have to pay, right? You borrow from them, you have to pay. All right, so let's go back to. All right, let's see here. Megan, can you read next, please, Megan? The second precept, Megan.
The second precept is do not steal. We do not have the right to steal the property of others, nor to gain wealth by taking advantage of the labor of others. We must find the ways to help others support themselves.
Okay, what's gonna summarize what's about?
It's talking about one of the 7 precepts, which is to not steal.
Okay, why? Why you're not supposed to steal? Why?
Because taking something that's not yours, you don't know, like, if what you stole was like expensive or something. Like, you don't know how much that person worked for that thing.
Okay. How about Ken? What happened with the hacker?
Wait, with the what?
Hacker. They hack your computer. They hack your email. They hack your bank account.
Oh, they hacked my account. Um, I mean, like I can't really do much about it, but like maybe try to close all my like banking accounts or something like that, so I don't lose money or stuff like that. Like maybe just try to like cut things off so then whoever hacked my account, they can't like do anything with it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I remember one of a couple of my friends, they had their bank account stolen. I mean their credit card stolen.
Mm-hmm.
So they had to call their bank and tell them that they need to close the account so that nobody can use it.
Okay. Okay. So who has whoever has something else before? Did you lost something else before? Ken?
Wait, what?
Did you lose something before?
I've actually lost some things, yeah.
What's that? What's about?
It was just like wallets, a wallet. I lost a wallet before.
A lot?
No, I think there was only like I think $30 I think in there. So yeah, it wasn't a lot.
Well, Sabrina, have you lost anything before, Sabrina?
I've lost a bunch of things.
What happened?
I easily forget things. I have a short attention span. I'll leave something somewhere and then completely forget to grab it again. And then I'll leave it. Like I've left my AirPods so many times at my cousin's house
Oh.
or many things like that.
About Queen? Have you ever lost something before? Queen?
I think I lost a study book before in school.
What's that?
I think I lost a study book, but then my friend found it for me.
iPad?
No, a study book.
I thought the book is expensive or cheap?
Well, my teacher gave it to me for free.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, how about you, Megan? Megan, have you lost anything before, Megan?
Yeah, I have
What do you lost?
a lot of stuff.
Really? Because you
Yeah.
forgot? Because
Some
it's still
I
your
lose a lot of things for a lot of reasons. Most of the time it's my fault though.
really? How about Brand?
What?
Did you lose anything before?
Oh, I've lost a lot of things.
For example?
Um, um, I've lost a lot of homework before.
Okay. How about money?
Money? No, I don't lose money that easily.
Really? How about
I,
iPad? Anything valuable?
I don't lose my electronics. I usually forget them at places. But other than that, yeah, I don't lose my electronics.
Okay. How about you, Brandon?
What about me?
Yeah, have you lose a lot of things before?
Have I lost a lot of things?
Mm-hmm.
Is it like, does it have to be physical thing that I lost, or?
I don't know. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
I lost my place for Worlds for robotics. That's one thing.
Okay. Okay, I'd like to share with you guys this quick, okay? So let's see here. I think Ken, you summarize this one for me, okay, Ken? Are you ready?
Okay, I'll try.
Yeah, let me share with you the screen, okay? Hmm. Right, what's about Ken?
So basically, it's a 12-year-old, and he learned how to hack accounts online.
Okay, what's his advice? What's his suggestion when you wear your Bluetooth earphone, earpod?
I kind of heard about it, but he did say something about like how like the security like the security isn't as good. Like it's not good enough.
Yeah, if you use the public Wi-Fi, right, you have to be careful. They can hack into your computer or phone, right? Um, hmm. Aaron, your turn to read the Zen story. Okay, Aaron, ready, Aaron? Go ahead, Aaron. Oh, did we read this story before? The Prime Minister, right?
No, I have not read this.
Go ahead.
Egotism. The prime minister of the Tang dynasty was a national hero for his success as both a statesman and military leader. But despite his fame, power, and wealth, he considered himself a humble and devout Buddhist. Often he visited his favorite Zen masters to study under him, and they seemed to get along very well. The fact that he was prime minister apparently had no effect on the relationship, which seemed to be simply one of a revered master and respectful student. One day during his usual visit, the prime minister asked the master, Your Reverence, what is egotism according to Buddhism? The master's face turned red, and in a very condescending and insulting tone of voice, he shot back, What kind of stupid question is that? This unexpected response so shocked the prime minister that he became sullen and angry. The Zen master then smiled and said, This, Your Excellency, is egotism.
You got that now?
Yes?
Yeah, summarize what's about.
So the story was about there's a prime minister who was well known as like a high leader in military and like a high state leader, a high government official, but he considered himself a devout Buddhist. And since he was a devout Buddhist, he had um, a good relationship with the Zen master, a student to master. And so one day he came up to the master and asked him, "What is Buddhism? I mean, what is egotism in Buddhism?" And uh, and the master just paused for a second and turned around, like seemed like he was very angry and said in a insulting voice in a way, and I yelled out, what kind of stupid question is that?" And then the prime minister was so shocked. He just like he turned red himself and got angry. at the master, and the master said, "Oh, that there is egotism."
Okay, what's the meaning then?
Meaning is that
What's the moral?
well, I understand the story, but like I don't know what the direct moral is.
Why the
Like,
prime minister? After the prime minister asked what's mean by egotism, and the Zen master shout at him, and he's so angry, and then the Zen master say that is your ego. What's meaning?
it's like that's like your, because they basically like put him down as something, and so he like revolted back. And like,
Well, anyway, so that's good now. I see. Okay, Queen, are you ready for the story, Queen? Queen, can you summarize the story? Okay, how about Sabrina? Can you summarize the story, Sabrina?
Yeah.
Very good, thank you.
During his lifetime, the Buddha often took the monks on pilgrimages through Magadha. Monks often had to walk through forests to get where they were going. On one such trip, a great fire broke out. The fear of death gripped some of the monks like a vice. Some of the monks lost their wits and began yelling out wild suggestions. Some monks were convinced that a controlled fire would be able to battle the raging inferno in front of them. They began to frantically gather small twigs and branches. Some of the wiser and better trained monks rebuked them, saying, "Is this how you act? Have you lost your senses? You are traveling with he who is fearless among devas and men. You did not even think of him, but instead you cry out in fear. Do you not know the might of a Buddha? Let us go to the master. He will know what to do." And so, gathering their wits, the monks assembled around the Lord Buddha. Flames came closer and closer, yet there seemed to be an invisible line the flame would not cross. The Buddha stood tall and majestically at a certain spot in the clearing. The fire came close to where the Buddha stood. It suddenly went out. The monks were overcome with relief, burst into praise of the Buddha. The virtues of a Buddha are truly peerless. Even the fire, though lacking sense, could not enter the spot where the master stood. Oh, how marvelous! How splendid are the powers of an enlightened one! Hearing their words, the Buddha, "It is not due to any present power of mine that the fire went out upon reaching this spot. It is due to something I did in the past. In that spot, in the past, I performed an act of truth. Thus, no fire will burn there for the entirety of this eon." The elder Ananda then folded a robe as a seat for the master to sit on. Then, after the Buddha took his seat, the monks sat around him and requested that he tell the story. And so, the Buddha told this of the past. Once upon a time, a long time ago, the Bodhisattva was born as a quail. His parents kept him in the nest and fed him daily. One day, a fire broke out in the forest where they lived. It spread everywhere. Eventually, it engulfed the entire forest. The young whale's parents were desperate to protect him. However, they could not carry him, and he could not fly yet. His father and mother stayed with him as long as they could. Eventually, the fear of death gripped them, and they made the heart-wrenching decision to abandon him. Lying in the nest, the young Bodhisattva thought, if I had the power to open my wings and fly away, I would. If my legs were strong enough, I would escape on foot. My parents, gripped by the fear of death, have fled to save themselves. I have been left alone in the world. I am without a protector or helper. What shall I do? Then this thought arose in him. There is in this world the quality of virtue, truth, purity, and tenderness. In accordance with this truth, I will make an unsurpassed vow of truth. Sensing the strength of the Dhamma, calling to mind the victories of Buddhas of the past, independence on the strength of truth, I will make an unsurpassed vow of truth. I have wings with no feathers. I cannot fly. I have feet. I cannot walk. I have parents who have left me. Fire, go back. After he had performed this vow of truth, the giant raging flames avoided the 16 acres around the chick. And thus the Buddha said, through the power of that act of truth, fire never burned on that spot again, and will not burn for the entirety of this eon. Thus, it was not by my present powers, but by the efficacy of a single act of truth when I was a young quail, that prevented the flames from passing over this spot in the forest. At this, the Buddha then taught the noble truths, after which many monks attained enlightenment at an appropriate level. The Buddha then said, my present parents were the parents of that quail. The flightless quail was none other than I.
Okay, Sabrina, please.
So basically, these monks were walking through a forest, and they made it to a forest fire, and a lot of them started freaking out. Some of them kind of went crazy and said like some crazy ideas, and then some would mention these these ideas, and the others would mention those. And then one monk would be like, everyone calm down, have you guys lost your minds? And he's like, let's go talk to the Buddha, he's not afraid of anything. And then they all walked to the Buddha, who's I believe floating down, to talk to them. And they stood around him in a circle, and then there was to a point where the fireheads would stop later on, and people were amazed. And he would continue to explain that he was once born as a little bird, and he pointed to a spot specifically at a tree. He was reborn as a bird once in his past life, and he had parents, and he would live his life until a fire had started out, and his parents tried staying as long as they could with him until they had to leave. They had to leave, but they didn't want to, but they had to. But the Buddha, the little baby bird that he was before, he couldn't fly nor walk away, and he made a vow. I couldn't really hear what they were saying, but they made a vow of some sort, and then the fire stopped, and for a long time a fire could not burn that one spot he was there. And he would continue on saying how his parents of his current life that he's living right now were the parents of the birds before.
So what kind of vows did he make when he was little bird there?
I couldn't really hear that. My sound was being really wonky at that point.
Okay. Brand, can you hear? Could you hear when he was a little bird, he make some kind of vows? Could you remember, Brand?
I can't remember.
Brandon, can you remember? What did he make? What did he make? What kind of vow did he make when he was a little bird?
Something to do with the fire. I couldn't hear it clearly, but I think it had to do something with the fire that it would never engulf in that area again.
Johnson, here, can you hear what he say about when he was little bird? He made the vows of what? Johnson?
No, I didn't hear.
What's that?
I didn't hear.
Aaron, could you hear? Could you hear when he was little bird, he made the vows? What kind of vow is that?
Made a vow to. He made the vow to.
What? Remember?
He made the vow to commit.
About what? Megan, could you remember? Megan? Queen, could you remember what he made a vow about? Remember, Queen?
No.
He make a vows to become Buddha, to recognize the truth. Remember that. Okay? So, Johnson, let's suppose that your body and your sibling were in danger in the burning house. Would you run away from them, or would you jump in and rescue them?
I would jump in and rescue them.
But you may lose your life.
Lost it for a good cause.
Really? Right. Okay, how about Ken? If somehow it's burning and your parents and your little brother is still in the house, you run away by yourself or you jump in to rescue them?
I'll jump it.
But you may lose your life then.
Well, if it gets them safe, if you do the math right, there's 3 people inside and there's 1 person outside. If I go in there, I lose my life, and then there's 3 other people.
It's not easy. It's not easy when it's burning. You have a lot of smoke. You can be yeah, with the smoke it can burn you out. It's with the smoke you could not breathe, right?
Tough enough to do it though. I mean, if it's my house, I mean, I know where everybody. I know like my house. Like I can walk around my house blindfolded and not run into anything.
How about other people? How about your friends? If you
My
are
friends.
at your friend's house and so forth,
Oh, I'm sorry, but I gotta stay out. Yeah, I can't say them.
no way for you.
No, it's their house. It's gonna be hard for me. So no, I can't do it.
Even in the public place, school or anything, it's better.
School. I don't know about the school. I think I might not be able to do that either. I got a big school, so I can't do that.
Because you're still baby.
Yeah, it's only my first year in high school. I know a lot of places, but like it's still there's some places that I haven't been to yet, so it's gonna be hard for me to help people.
Okay, yeah. Sabrina, suppose that Kaylee and Victor were in danger because of fire. Would you run away or would you jump in to rescue them?
If they're in a fire,
Yes. Would you jump in to rescue them or would you stay away or run away?
I feel like they'd already be running away themselves, if I'm being honest.
Really?
I mean,
Mhm.
in no way would Vic want my help. I'm knowing that he would not want my help. Kelly, I feel like I'd help Kelly out because she is the youngest and I think she'd start crying. So I feel like I could help her. And
Okay.
I feel like Vic can help himself. If I have to yell at him to get out, then I could possibly do that. But I don't know what I could do with Vic. But Kelly, I no.
How about your brand? Would you stay back to rescue Megan, your parents, or just run away?
I'd save my family.
Yeah, like even you may lose your life.
Mm,
It's not easy, right? It's not easy choice, right? At that moment. All right, so time is up now. All right, let's see. Go ahead, Brandon. Can you say the first one, please, Brandon? Palm together, please. Go ahead, Brandon.
To the Buddha I return and realize, vowing that all living beings understand the great way profound and bring forth the Bodhi.
Thank you, Aaron. The second one, please.
To the Dharma I turn and rely, vowing that all living beings deeply enter the sutra treasury and have wisdom like the sea.
Yeah, Ken, the last one. Ken.
To the Sangha I return and rely, vowing that all living beings form together a great assembly, one and all in harmony.
Thank you. Megan, may I please, Megan?
May I do good in school?
May I do good in school.
May I stay healthy?
I still
May I
healthy.
stay healthy.
And may I be happy?
Maybe
And may I be happy.
Quyên, my parents, please. Quyên.
May our parents be healthy.
May your parents be healthy.
May our parents be happy.
May your parents be happy.
May
Happy.
our get good sleep.
May your
May
parents get good sleep.
Ren, my weekend, please.
May we can be fun.
May we can be fun.
May we can be safe.
May we can be safe.
And may weekend be eventful.
May we can be eventful.
Good. Thank you. All right. Thank you. So see you.
All right, you know what? let's have Ethan read it because I haven't heard anything from him in a while.
In a while.
My bad, I haven't called on you guys in a while. All right, can you guys see my screen? Yes, no, maybe so.
Yes,
Yep.
I can see it.
All right, go ahead.
Sometime later, while the prince was riding in the garden, he saw a man in a yellow robe. He noticed that the man looked very peaceful and happy. China explained to him that the man was a monk. The monk had left his family and given up his desire for pleasures to search for freedom from worldly suffering. The prince felt inspired by the sight of the monk and began to want to leave home and search for freedom in the same way. That day, his wife gave birth to a lovely baby. Although he loved the boy, Siddhartha could not rejoice because he wanted to become a monk. He realized that now it would be more difficult for him to leave home.
All right, good job, Ethan. Thank you for reading.
You're welcome.
Is anybody confused on what happened in the story? No, we're all good. You guys understand?
Yeah.
All right, guys. Then we can move along.
Oh, sorry, Diana, ask him to some what's about first.
All right, sorry. Back to the story. Sorry, guys. There was something in front of me. Does anybody want to like summarize what happened in the story? You don't have to give all the details that Ethan read, but like, what's the main point of what happened in the story?
He wanted to become a monk too.
Yes, do you guys remember the whole thing about like Buddha seeing the 4 sights that would like lead him to the path of becoming Buddha?
Yeah.
All right, so you guys remember that, and you guys also remember that he was royalty, right? His dad, the king, wanted him to like stay in the royal family, but Buddha saw the 4 sights, and he wanted to find his own path, and eventually become enlightened. Is anybody confused on like anything I've said? We're good? You guys understand that? You guys understood the summary? All right, good job, guys. Let's move on to this one. This one, please pay attention because you guys are watching like 5 minutes of it. So please pay attention because you're gonna have to summarize it.
Be right back.
Actually, these women are not so attractive at all. My father built me 3 mansions, one for each season of the year. He hired beautiful maidens to play music and entertain me. I thought I was living a happy life, but now I feel tired of this way of life. Is this all I came into this world for? Are these the only things that can give one happiness in life? Then why do I feel so bored and fed up? How troubled I feel. How frustrated. How troubled I feel. How frustrated. It is not troubling here. It is not frustrating. Come this way, Asa, and I will teach you the Dharma.
Dana, or giving, means training one's heart to know generosity, to know sacrifice. Sila, or morality, means establishing one's heart within the full doctrine of goodness. Heaven is the reward for a wholesome heart. The harm of sense pleasures is the heat and worry that comes with attachment to the sense of a self. The benefit of renunciation is that present suffering can be abandoned, with no other suffering taking its place.
After the gradual teaching, the Buddha taught the Four Noble Truths. Once he had given this teaching, Yasa attained to the fruition of stream entry. Hey, these are my son Yasa's shoes. Wait here, all of you. I'll go after him myself.
Here comes the father. If he meets with his son now, it may prevent him from realizing the Dharma.
You sitting there, have you seen a young man named Yasa? He's my son.
Please take a seat first, and I will teach you the Dharma. And after that, you will meet with your son.
Then the Buddha gave the same Dhamma teachings that he had given to Yasa. Oh, the Buddha has helped gain the vision of Dhamma. I declare myself a Buddhist and take the Triple Gem as my refuge for the rest of my life. Yasa, hurry back home. Your mother doesn't stop crying out of worry for you. Let's go back now, my son.
Yasa has now heard my Dhamma teaching twice and has fully penetrated it. He is now an arahant with no thoughts of returning to the household life.
Yasa, now you've gained what is truly supreme. Please.
All right, let's stop it there. Stop it there since, it's 5 minutes. So, is anybody confused? Can someone summarize what happened in that video? Someone just unmute because I don't know who I'm looking at. Whoever's on mute, go ahead.
Unmuted me?
Yeah, whoever's unmuted, Ethan, you are nuts.
Okay, so half of the time I was in the bathroom, but I remember a man wait, no, I remember this video. A kid named Yasa was like walking around and heard the teachings of what the Buddha taught him stuff, and then his father was looking for him and stuff, and then he found the Buddha, and then he asked where his son was, and the Buddha taught him the teachings, and then he understood, and then he met with his son, but his son didn't want to go back, and yeah, so I can remember.
All right, you did a good job. You remembered like the main points of it. All right, so you guys remember the start. It was Yasa, looking around in like his dark room, house, I don't know, of like, and he's like all the maidens that his dad hired, right? And he's like, oh, like, like I'm kind of sick of this. Like he has everything. Like his dad like built him like 3 houses, and his dad hired all these like beautiful girls and stuff. But like, he didn't want any of that, or he was sick of it. He was tired of it, right? So then he hears like Buddha like calling him to learn the Dhamma, and that's exactly what he did. Buddha taught Yasa the 4 truths, and then while that was happening, his dad was looking for him, right? And then Buddha said that, oh, if Yasa's dad like interrupts him now, like he'll never realize like the truth or something along those lines. Sorry, I don't remember the full details. But then, Yasa's dad comes down and Buddha teaches him the Dhamma too. And then at the end of that, both of them talk to each other. And Buddha says that, oh, Yasa is an arahat now. Like he has no intentions of returning to the normal lifestyle he had before. And then Yasa's dad was like, oh, you fool, I don't even remember what he said, but he he wasn't upset at him. Do you guys get the gist from that summary? Anybody confused?
No.
No, you guys good? Did someone say they're confused?
No. I mean, I was just wanting to know that I was just understood.
All right. Well, you guys ready for the last video? Oh, who wants to summarize that? Someone besides Ethan? Anyone who wants to summarize what happened besides Ethan? All right, Sophia, go nuts.
So he was sleeping and he was dreaming about the world is ending. And then he heard coconuts falling from the tree, but he thought it was like a earthquake. So he started running around, and then the other animals like the elephant, the donkey, the deers, all that stuff followed him. And at that time, the lion was finished a meal and then was sleeping after a good meal, and then he heard everyone screaming like da. And then he went outside, and then he said, "Why do you what's happening?" And then he said and then everyone said the rabbit said that the world was ending, even though it wasn't. And the rabbit led the lion and the other animals to where he slept, and the lion said that coconuts were just falling, and he was just going crazy.
All right, thank you, Sophia. All right, guys, so what was the moral of the video?
To not believe rumors and find evidence to believe it.
Good point, Ariel, good point. Anybody else want to add on to that? Zelda?
Not believe anything you hear.
True.
Don't believe in rumors.
So true.
Don't believe in rumors.
What both of whoever said, yeah.
So true. Zelda, do you want to add anything since your hand was up?
Yes. So if you had to go see if that's the truth.
Good point, guys. Good
Before
point.
you tell anybody else.
Again, great point, guys. You guys all made some great arguments.
So Diana asked Wonder One, which story did they like the best, please?
All right. Sophia, I don't know where you are. All right, which story did you like better? Yeah, girl. Yeah, girl.
The jacket.
Rocket Tales. What did you like about it?
Because it had a rabbit in it. And I love rabbits.
What'd you learn from the Jaka Tales?
That you should never believe anything you say when anything you hear.
True. Good point. All right, Ethan.
Yes. What was my favorite video?
Yeah, which one did you prefer, and what did you learn from it, or what was the moral?
The Jack of Tails, and the moral was don't believe in rumors. Yeah.
So true. All right, Ashley, Olivia,
Yeah.
one at a time, guys.
Jack of Tails. Because the moral was not to believe in any rumors. Just you have to find it.
Do you guys both? What's it called? Do you guys both like the Jack of Tales?
No. I like the Buddha.
You like the Buddha one better?
Yeah, because we watched the Jack of Tales. That Jack of Tales was too often.
What did you like about the Buddha story? You know, besides it being like a different video from the Jack of Tales.
That so that when this I like the when the eye got like very like this is like so this is like inside like the eye.
You like when the dad's eye had the noble truth wheel thing?
Yeah.
All right. Kyle,
My favorite story was the Jacka story as well.
Jaka story. All right. What did you learn from it? Or what did you like about it too?
I like about it like because like the other story, it's kind of like complicated and a little bit hard to remember. While the Jacka story, it's a lot more easier to remember. Like so you can remember the lesson that you learned from it, and you can use it. And also the lesson I learned is that you should not like trust every rumor and like be educated about it and actually think logically before you start to believe it.
All right. Good answer. Lana?
My favorite one was the Jaka Tales because the lesson was that you shouldn't trust people until you have evidence.
All right. Good answer. Zelda? Zelda, do you have a favorite video?
Yes,
Which video was it?
the Jaka Tales.
What did you like about it and what did you learn from it?
I like the part. I like the part when he was sleeping. The lion was sleeping, and his dad and woke him up. And what I learned is that you have to look around before you know it's true.
All right. Good answer. All right. Ariel, sorry for calling you last, but you know, what was your favorite video?
The favorite story.
Yeah, which one was your favorite?
The Jaka Tales.
What did you like about it and what did you learn from it?
I learned that don't start rumors and don't believe rumors. And I like that when the lion proved the rabbit wrong, that the earth was breaking.
Alright, good answers, guys. Thank you for your answers and thank you for paying attention and participating.
Yeah, may I please go ahead, Diana? My parents, may I weekend? Go ahead, Diana.
All right, who wants to do may our parents?
May I first, Diana?
Oh, may I? Who wants to do may I know first? Anyone? I don't know whose hands are raised. Ariel, do you want to do it?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Diana, please.
May I be happy?
May I be happy?
May I be happy? May I have good luck? May I have good luck? May I be wealthy?
May I be wealthy? All right, who wants to do may our parents?
Me.
Sorry, who's that? Ashley or Olivia? I can't tell. I'm sorry.
My sister's in the middle. I'm like this far away.
Guys, I don't know which one of you. One of you guys do it.
Just do it. Wait, I'm just gonna write on you.
All right, guys, come on. May our parents.
May our parents be kind. May our parents
May our parents be kind.
May our parents not live a long life.
Let's not do that.
Okay. May our parents have good luck. May our parents have good luck. May our parents never get sick. May our parents never get sick.
All right, who wants to do may our weekend? Zelda?
We can be good.
May our weekend
May our weekend be fun.
May our
May
weekend
our weekend be fun. May our weekend be great.
Good.
May our weekend be great.
3 time. Thank you, Diana.
Thank you.
Thank you, Diana. Good night. Thank you.
No problem. You're welcome.
Như là vâng.